Hey everyone, today we're diving into one of the most exciting what-if scenarios for kaiju fans. What if Gamera, the guardian of the universe, joined the MonsterVerse? Gamera is one of the most iconic kaiju of all time, a giant, fire-breathing, jet-powered turtle who's been protecting humanity for decades. But how would he fit into Legendary's MonsterVerse? Would he be an ally to Godzilla? A rival? And how would he stack up against titans like Ghidorah or Mechagodzilla? Gamera first appeared in the 1965 film Gamera, the Giant Monster, produced by Daiei Film. Unlike other kaiju, Gamera was portrayed as a guardian of humanity, often battling malevolent creatures that threatened the Earth. Over the decades, Gamera's character evolved, with various films depicting him as a protector of children and a defender against extraterrestrial threats. In the 1995 film Gamera, Guardian of the Universe, it was revealed that Gamera was created by an ancient civilization to combat the Gaos, a race of monstrous birds. This backstory provides a rich foundation for integrating Gamera into the MonsterVerse, a universe where ancient civilizations and their creations play a significant role. Stick around, because we're breaking down Gamera's origins, his powers, his potential role in the MonsterVerse, and even some hypothetical battles. Let's get into it. Before we toss Gamera into the MonsterVerse, let's recap who he is. Gamera is a giant, prehistoric turtle awakened in the 1960s, originally by nuclear testing. Sound familiar? Unlike Godzilla, who started as a villain, Gamera has always been a protector of humanity, especially children. Gamera possesses a unique set of abilities that distinguish him from other kaiju. He can fly by retracting his limbs into his shell and propelling himself using jet-like exhausts. His primary weapon is his fireball attack, which he can launch from his mouth with devastating effect. Additionally, Gamera has demonstrated regenerative healing, allowing him to recover from severe injuries. His connection to humanity is also noteworthy. In several films, Gamera forms bonds with children, often sharing a psychic link that enables him to sense their emotions and protect them from harm. These abilities would make Gamera a formidable presence in the MonsterVerse, capable of both cooperation and conflict with other titans. His most famous abilities include fire breath, plasma beams, retractable limbs that turn into jet engines, yes, he can fly, near indestructible shell energy absorption in some versions. Gamera's most famous foes include Gaos, a bat-like kaiju, and Iris, a biomechanical horror. But how would he interact with MonsterVerse Titans? The MonsterVerse has established a narrative framework where titans are ancient beings awakened by human activity or environmental changes. Gamera's introduction could follow a similar path. Perhaps he is discovered by Monarch, the organization tasked with studying titans, deep within the hollow earth or beneath the ocean. His appearance could be triggered by seismic activities or the emergence of new threats, prompting Monarch to investigate his origins. Given Gamera's history as a guardian created by an ancient civilization, his backstory could be explored through Monarch's research, uncovering artifacts and ruins that hint at his purpose and capabilities. The MonsterVerse is all about ancient titans ruling the Earth, with Godzilla as the alpha. So where would Gamera fit in? Gamera's role could be multifaceted. He could serve as an ally to Godzilla and Kong, aiding them in battles against common foes. Alternatively, Gamera's protective nature might lead to conflicts with other titans, especially if their actions threaten humanity. His bond with children could also be a central theme, highlighting the emotional connections between humans and titans. This dynamic would add depth to the MonsterVerse, exploring themes of empathy, guardianship, and the moral responsibilities of powerful beings. Forgotten protector. Maybe Gamera was another ancient guardian, sleeping for centuries like Godzilla. Perhaps he was worshipped by a lost civilization, Atlantis? Mu? And only awakens when a new threat emerges, like King Ghidorah. Rival to Godzilla. What if Gamera challenged Godzilla's rule? Both are protectors, but Gamera might see humanity as more deserving of dominance. This could lead to an alliance at first, then a clash of ideals. Alien origin? Some versions of Gamera hint at an alien or artificial origin. What if the MonsterVerse made him an ancient weapon created to fight titans? Maybe even by the same race that built Mechagodzilla. Now for the fun part, how would Gamera fare against other titans? Gamera versus Godzilla strengths. Gamera is faster, thanks to flight, has ranged plasma attacks, and can maneuver better. Weaknesses: Godzilla is stronger, more durable, and has nuclear pulses. A clash between two of the most iconic kaiju could be a centerpiece of the MonsterVerse. Their confrontation could arise from a misunderstanding or a manipulation by a common adversary. Their battle would not only showcase their immense powers, but also explore their differing philosophies. Godzilla's role as a force of nature and Gamera's as a protector of humanity. Outcome: Gamera could outmaneuver Godzilla at first, but if Godzilla lands a point-blank atomic breath, it's over. Gamera vs. King Ghidorah's strengths. Gamera's plasma could burn Ghidorah's heads, and his flight allows aerial combat. Weaknesses: Ghidorah's lightning and regeneration are brutal. Gamera, utilizing his flight and fire-based attacks, engages Ghidorah in aerial combat. His agility and regenerative healing allow him to withstand Ghidorah's gravity beams and retaliate effectively. However, Ghidorah's 3 heads and powerful gravity beams pose a significant challenge, requiring Gamera to strategize and exploit any weaknesses. Outcome: Gamera might sever a head, but Ghidorah's sheer power could overwhelm him. Gamera vs. Kong strengths. Kong is smarter and more agile, with tools. Weaknesses: Gamera's firepower is way beyond Kong's. Kong's journey to find his home could intersect with Gamera's mission to protect Earth. Their alliance could focus on mutual respect and shared goals, with Gamera guiding Kong through challenges and adversaries. Their relationship could highlight themes of mentorship and the passing of knowledge between generations. Outcome: unless Kong gets lucky with terrain, Gamera incinerates the battlefield. Gamera vs. Mechagodzilla strengths. Both have ranged attacks, but Gamera is organic and can adapt. Gamera, though caught off guard, retaliates with his fiery plasma fireballs. His shell proves resilient against many of Mechagodzilla's attacks, but the mech's adaptive combat AI starts analyzing and countering Gamera's movements. Gamera takes to the skies using his iconic jet propulsion, launching aerial attacks that challenge Mechagodzilla's targeting systems. Their fight lights up the night sky. Flame vs. circuitry, nature vs. machine. Weaknesses: Mechagodzilla discovers ancient Gamera temples, hinting at a new guardian. Titan War prequel. A flashback reveals Gamera fought in the ancient Titan Wars, maybe even sealed away Ghidorah. The idea of Gamera joining the MonsterVerse has garnered significant interest among fans. A petition titled, "Make Godzilla vs. Gamera in Legendary's MonsterVerse Happen," has been circulating, reflecting the desire of the Kaiju community to see this crossover realized. Fans have speculated on various scenarios, from epic battles to collaborative efforts against common enemies. The anticipation is further fueled by the upcoming release of Gamera Rebirth, a Netflix anime series that reintroduces the character to a new generation. This resurgence in Gamera's popularity presents an opportune moment for his integration into the MonsterVerse. Alien invasion. A new Gau's swarm attacks, and Gamera awakens as Earth's last hope. Gamera's inclusion in the MonsterVerse would be a natural and exciting expansion of the franchise. His unique abilities, rich backstory, and thematic alignment with the existing Titans offer numerous possibilities for storytelling and character development. Whether as an ally, adversary, or a standalone force, Gamera has the potential to add depth and dimension to the MonsterVerse, captivating audiences and enriching the cinematic experience. As the Kaiju genre continues to evolve, the introduction of Gamera could mark a new chapter in the epic tales of Titans. So, would Gamera fit in the MonsterVerse? Absolutely. He brings new lore, epic battles, and a heroic dynamic that could shake up the Titan hierarchy. But what do you think? Should Gamera join the MonsterVerse? Who would win in a fight? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.